Hello friends, JayK here with a question. Has the pandemic killed the travel bug? Well, for me it has. In the last 10 months, I haven't been able to leave the country. Last March, when the pandemic exploded across the country, I was headed for Singapore. 5 days before the flight, I accepted a voucher via British Airways. I was certain that it was only a temporary measure, and sooner or later I'll be back to my travel routine. Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, Beijing, Shanghai. But that never happened. The big problem is, every time I started to plan a journey, something went wrong. The lockdown situation has become routine, so routine, no matter what planning you have done for your days outside the country, suddenly you're being told by the government, today, tomorrow, or for the rest of the week, you should stay put. Until now, I assumed travel is personal. I can get up and go and don't have to be worried about anybody or what the government thinks. From now on, I've seen that what the government thinks, what people think, regulations by airlines to go anywhere has become so important that you would be a fool to plan a journey somewhere. For the first time in years, take last year, 2020, there were only 2 airline journeys. In January, I went to San Diego. In February, I went to Los Angeles. And that was it. Any attempt to plan a journey somewhere else, like go to France, go to Italy, go to Spain, resulted in failure of some kind. The kind of failure that I did not expect. Even local travel has become suspect. A visit to a museum has become problematic because you have to decide whether the museum is still open. Almost all places are closed, and generally speaking, you find yourself confined to the house. International situations are always going to be worse. What you can do about it is difficult to say at this stage, where the number of cases keep rising and the vaccines are in short supply. Watch the space. I've decided the pandemic is destructive, and whatever we do, we must do our best to make sure that we rid ourselves as this terrible virus continues. Get rid of the virus. So in one way we have to cooperate. Another way, in spite of the fact that we are missing out on the travel situation, we can do nothing else. JayK in London. Thank you.